not every company, I guess, that's in the call center space and call quality spaces, right, has been around as long as TPG. And you going back to our past episode, I think 307. There's 307 attributes to make up a good call. Somewhere around that, right?
Yes, exactly that.
And I believe you say that you've analyzed in AI some 180 million attributes or characteristics that ultimately feed into this algorithm, right? And I was listening to, in preparation for this episode, right, which I appreciate because it makes me go and, I don't know, like just read up on things or dive into things that I just usually look at a cursory level. And even AI kind of started out as very heavy agent based. And then over time, it got very distributed. And it's kind of like distributed computing in a way. We're like, okay, well, maybe not just an agent that's kind of full of all of this quote unquote intelligence, but let's spread it out amongst many, many agents. And now it's kind of coming back to like this, to like a single agent, right? But there's still, the point is there's just been this evolution of like since the 90s to where we're at now on kind of those that are into the science of AI and what's really going to help with large language models and all this stuff. And my thought in kind of preparing for this episode was, are there going to be those just kind of traditionally AI companies who now say, great, now we can jump into the call center quality space because this will be an easy transfer.
Yes.
But yet the TPGs of the world are like, look, we're the best of, we're the best of both worlds. We're gonna create this AI engine with the latest and greatest science, if you will, and technology into AI. But we're also like the leader in quality.
Yes.
Because we've been doing it forever.
Yes.
And you're probably not going to get that in most offerings from most companies, right? Fair?
Yeah, very fair. So I like to tell people we're not technologists trying to figure out the problem to solve. We're actually the subject matter experts who know the problem, and then we build technology to solve it. And that's radically different. We were just awarded by United Healthcare. Their entire corporation is a huge, everybody knows United Healthcare.
Yeah.
They host an annual innovation summit. They have over 75 applicants that supply any type of innovation. I mean, I'm talking, we were up against avatars, physical avatars that were conversing with you about your health needs. And so they had 75. They bring it down to about a dozen that then compete. And so there were companies, and the one right behind us that when we did our introduction of Anna, the company right behind us was we'll call it a competitor, right? And their first words, and this competitor was, "Well, we can't top that." and I, we laughed. He laughed, and he said, "So we're going to try a different." Literally said, "We're going to try a different approach because we can't top that."
Wow.
And we wound up, and Anna won. Anna won it. She's the innovation of the year. Across this, that's over 100 million conversations that are had every year in that one company. And she's the innovations that will be being deployed across all of it. And what had her win, because again, what she was winning against avatars and different billing automation, and was because we knew the problem to solve. And that was the feedback they gave us, was that they said, how do you know these answers? How do you know how to tell the story of this technology and make sure that it's going to benefit our company? How do you know that? So because we've been doing it for 27 years manually.
Yeah.
So we took the time to go build the artificial intelligence to automate it. We know your space. There's no one who knows the space better than I do.
Yeah.
In my company. So, but we're not trying to build rocket ships. We know our swim lane in artificial intelligence, right?
Yeah.
We know the contact QA space. That's our space. We started it. We're the leaders of it. And so now that's why Anna's taking off.